Hey, peace and blessings multiply to you and yours in knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the Most High God, the Savior to those that keep His commandments. I just wanted to get on here and make a correction on myself. Because yesterday on the Sabbath, when I did, towards the end of the lesson, I read from 1 Samuel 16. And I said, I only read verses 6 and 7, and I said that it was talking about Saul. I was in error. In actuality, it was when Samuel went to Jesse to pick a son from Jesse, which would be King David. And the one that was presented to him in verses 6 and 7, the Lord say he rejected. But if you go all the way back to verse 1 of the chapter, it says, "And the Lord said unto Samuel, How long wilt thou mourn for Saul?" See, this is when proof in the pudding that the Lord rejected Saul, because he kept on doing what he wanted to do, kept on rejecting the word of the Lord, and he rejected him, right? Because what ended up happening to Saul because of that, he killed himself, him and his sons, right? So and Samuel was mourning for Saul because Samuel anointed Saul as king. So he was like, I picked the chosen one. I picked the king. He was my boy, you know what I'm saying? But he wasn't the right one, right? So verse 1 says, "And the Lord said unto Samuel, How long wilt thou mourn for Saul, seeing I have rejected him from reigning over Israel? Fill thine horn with oil and go. I will send thee to Jesse the Bethlehemite, for I have provided me a king among his sons." And I believe Jesse had 7 sons, and all the ones presented, the Lord didn't want, but he chose David because David was a man after the Lord's own heart. So I just wanted to make that correction. It wasn't talking about Saul, it was talking about after Saul, actually. The verses I read yesterday, 6 and 7. But it still applies to the lesson because, and I got confused because I was supposed to have this verse, this chapter, and I was supposed to have another chapter from Samuel in the lesson, and I didn't put it in there. But the verse I read was saying that verse 7 says, "But the Lord said unto Samuel, Look not on his countenance or on the height of his stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord seeth not as man seeth. For man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart." So just to show you that, as it is written in Jeremiah, the heart is deceitful, right? There's a lot of, especially these last generations, they all about the physical. You know what I'm saying? They all about how good you look, how tall you are, what kind of car you drive, how much money you got. But the Lord looks at the heart. You know what I'm saying? So these generations got a lot to learn. That's why you see them always ending up in messed up relationships and committing suicide and all kind of stuff that they shouldn't be, because they haven't been taught right. They have no clue of the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the Most High God. Somebody needs to teach them that before they destroy themselves. So I just wanted to point that out. I just wanted to correct that. I'm surprised that nobody catch that. I'll look and see if the chat was available. Maybe somebody said something in the chat. But yeah. So just want to let it be known. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Peace and blessings multiply.